think the thing that bothers me most, right, is that we've gone 30 miles now up this mountain, right, and you can see the devastation that the logging has done to this forest. Now, look at this. Right, just, you know, they say that they are responsibly harvesting this forest and then reforesting it, replanting it. So when they're in a forest person right there, and replanting it with other species that grow faster, they're softer, they're cheaper to maintain, right? So that they can make more money with it. But yet, the species that they're replacing the old growth trees with are invasive. They're non-indigenous. They don't scrub the air as good. Right? They're not as good for the forest at large as the regular indigenous fucking pine trees, conifer trees, evergreen trees that didn't naturally grow here. Look. And look at this. They just mow it down, fields at a time, and then they leave it. And then the stuff that they don't want, they just leave on the ground, right? And then Jimmy Jack comes up here with his turbo diesel in the winter and his chainsaw, and he fucking chops all of that up and steals it, takes it back into town and sells it. See, look, here's an area right here. And sells it. Oh, Heineken bottle. And sells it in town for $5 a load, right? And makes $80,000 or $90,000 for the rest of the season, right? Illegally, right? You see, and then, but nobody knows any of this stuff. You don't know any of this stuff unless you come up here, right? And you ride your bike through some of this stuff. Collecting bottles, because up here in Oregon, they buy them at the little stores, right? Yep, Oregon, 5 cents redeemable. See right there, right? But anyways, you don't know any of this stuff. You guys don't know any of this stuff. You guys believe the line, the corporate line. We're harvesting the forests responsibly, because you don't come up here and you don't see it. And you want to believe them. You want to believe the corporations. You want to believe the president of the company, right? When he gets on TV and his commercials, with, you know, right, Southern Pacific and all that bullshit, all them people that call petty and NASCAR supports and all that shit, they're all lying to you, right? Look at my video. Right, look, tree stumps, pulled down trees. We sat on a log that was sawed down on the side of the road to eat lunch. There was in 4 sections. That was perfectly fine. This nobody just came back and got it. But Jimmy Jack's gonna get it, and he's gonna make $300 off of it, off that one little 10-foot section of log. Right, look how beautiful this is. Look at this corridor down this road. Look, Anonymous is way down there. Right, look how beautiful this is. But not 15 feet into the forest, 20 feet, 50 yards. Right, it's mowed down in big, long city block path swatches. Right, and the logging trucks are just hauling it away as fast as they can. The sawmill tractors can cut it down, because now they're using those new fucking modern fucking tractors. Right, they have the saws and the cutters and the strippers and the barkers and all that shit all attached. So one guy can cut down 10 acres of forest in a day. See, look at that. Right, and then up here they have free-range cows and cattle. Look at these roads that go everywhere. These are logging roads, old logging roads. And they've been, and look, they don't take care of the forest. Right, they just leave the shit laying there, so that if somebody accidentally throws a cigarette butt here on the side of the road, and it starts one of these little wild grass fires, and then that gets into the trees, before you know it, right, it's 10,000 acres is burned, and it's out of control, and they can't figure out why, right? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. And they spray paint everything, and they mark it, this is mine, that's yours, you can't cut this shit down, but you can go cut that shit down, right? And they're just shredding one of the most beautiful forests, right, that North America has. Because, dude, check this out. We are riding up the mountain to one of the absolute most beautiful fucking natural wonders, right, that this planet has, right? But the whole way up is devastation. Look at this. And you guys are buying into it and supporting it. And like I said, every time you go to Lowe's or you go to Home Depot and you buy a new fucking cabinet made out of pressboard, right? And this is not 30 or 40 years worth of stuff. A lot of these, look, this one, they still have sawdust around the stump where they just cut the shit down. Look at this. This is the message we're trying to get across to you, right? There's going to be nothing left, right? And you guys are just sitting there in your chair, watching me on YouTube, you understand? Apathetically fucking watching the whole thing happen, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, Why? I don't understand why. Man, it's, but I hear you sitting there asking yourself, well, what the fuck you're going to do about it, Brian? This is what I'm doing about it. I'm showing it to you. I'm showing it to you, right, so that maybe you'll get some sense of fucking indignation from it, right, and you'll write a letter to your congressman, right, or you'll make a video, or you'll come out here on your bicycle, hell, fucking your car, right, and you'll see it for yourself, right, what the devastation has done, what it's done, look. Thank you.